Good morning. This is Pastor Lynn with Goodland United Methodist Church. We're going to take a break from our golf series that we've been doing for the last month and a half and turn our hearts towards the Advent season of the year. Christmas is just about, 25, 26, 27, 28 days away. And so this morning we're going to start with a book entitled 25 Days to Christmas. This is a journey to the true meaning, the joy, and the story of Christmas. Most people think of the Christmas story beginning in a manger in the little town of Bethlehem. The story really began before this world was ever created. The Apostle John wrote, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The Word became a man and lived among us, and we saw his glory. This glory belonged to the Son, who came from the Father, and who was full of grace and truth." We are also told in the book of Hebrews, a long time ago, God spoke to the fathers through the prophets many times and in many different ways. He has spoken to us in the last days through his Son, whom he chose as heir to all things. God also made the world through him. The Son shows the glory of God. He is the exact image of God's nature and keeps all things together by his powerful word. Over the next few weeks, we're going to look at all the different scriptures that tell the entire story of Jesus' life. Today, we begin with the passage about the predecessor to Jesus, John. There was a priest named Zechariah during the time Herod was king of Judea. Zechariah was in the group of priesthood known Abiah. He had a wife named Elizabeth who was one of the daughters of Aaron. They were both righteous in the sight of God, and they obeyed completely the commands and the orders of the Lord. They did not have any children because Elizabeth could not give birth to a child, and they were both very old. During the time that Zechariah was doing his work as a priest in the presence of God, when his group was on duty in the temple, an angel of the Lord appeared to him. He stood at the right-hand side of the altar where the incense was burned. Zechariah was troubled when he saw the angel, and he became full of fear. But the angel said to him, "Zechariah, be not afraid because your prayer has been heard. Your wife will give birth to a son for you, and you will name him John. And he will cause many people of Israel to turn to the Lord their God." Zechariah said to the angel, "How can this be? For my wife and I are old." And the angel said, "I am Gabriel, who stands in the presence of God. I was sent to speak to you and to bring this good news to you. So listen carefully. You will not be able to speak until the day these things take place." And behold, the people waited for Zechariah, and they were surprised because he was in the temple a long time. And as the scripture was written, Zechariah made signs to them, but he did not speak. His wife Elizabeth became pregnant. After this happened, she hid herself for 5 months. Now,